Ireland team to play France on Saturday in Aviva Stadium. 15, Rob Kearney. 14, Fergus McFadden. 13, Brian O'Driscoll. 12, Luke Marshall. 11, Keith Earls. I've left an opening at 10 and reserved 10 because just before we came into training I was told that it's better to give Johnny another week. So up until just before we started the press conference and wrote out the sheets that I had 3 out halves available, but Johnny is now, we've withdrawn him from consideration, and it'll be between Paddy and Ian, and we'll firm that up then later on in the week. Conor Murray at 9, Cian Healy 1, 2 Rory Best, 3 Mike Ross, 4 Mike McCarthy, 5 Donncha Ryan, 6 Peter O'Mahony, 7 Sean O'Brien, 8 and captain Jamie Heaslip. Replacements: Sean Cronin, Dave Kilcoyne. 18 will be between Stephen Archer and Michael Bent. Declan Fitzpatrick pulled up with a sore calf yesterday, so we called in those 2 lads, and we'll make a decision on that later on in the week. 19 Donegal O'Callaghan, 20 Ian Henderson, 21 Owen Redden. Like I said, we leave an opening in the reserve out half position, and 23 Luke Fitzgerald.
Declan, what is the position at out half? What are now Paddy Jackson's chances of making it?
Very good. Like, just see, what I'm trying to do is just give the absolute up to date, and just before I walked in, the decision was taken to withdraw Johnny Sexton, but that Paddy will be good to go on training Thursday.
Well, in light of Jonathan Sexton having to pull out, then was it a bit maybe should Ronan O'Gara have stayed in the squad? Was he axed too soon?
No, not really. Like when you name a squad, you're always picking around 30, 32. If you try and cover each position, you'll probably end up with 45 or 48 at training, and you're not going to be able to facilitate that. And certainly within the provinces, this is a down week, and so a few lads would be getting some downtime. So you can't be bringing in 45, 47 into training and covering each position. It was just Murphy's Law that it was going to happen at 10.
I suppose if Paddy Jackson now, if there's a further setback with him, you'll be left with just Ian Madigan.
Yeah, but it would be the same in each of the positions. Like obviously in scrum half as well, hooker, all those positions we just have 2 in for each, and then. But at the moment, I don't expect anything. All the information I have is that Paddy will be good, and then we'll work away like that as we usually do.
So is there a possibility of Ronan being called in at any point?
Well, the same possibility as everybody in a lot of different positions. Every player is available to us, and we'll call in players when and where we deem fit. But at the moment, we don't have the need to call in anybody as well.
So you don't think there'd be any likelihood, do you think in your mind, that Ronan O'Gara could be brought into the squad if Paddy Jackson doesn't fully recover?
I think it's unfair to put Ronan in that spotlight. Everybody is open. The way the contracts are done, everybody is centrally contracted, and so everybody is available to play for Ireland at any stage.
And with Ronan being dropped now from this game, is that something that kind of spell out that there's no player in the squad that is undroppable? Like there is that time where you can't really let up that any player could get dropped, I suppose.
We in terms of who gets in, who gets out, that's obviously down to the management and stuff like that. And Ronan's been a great player. He's a great squad guy as well. And now there's an opportunity for someone else to kind of step in there, I suppose. But yeah, we set our standards really high in training and try and set our standards high in the game as well. And if you don't step up to that level, I suppose the coaches have to make a decision then.